episode of Decants with D. I am your host, Dietmar Ostermann, the regular guy from Long Island. Tonight, we are tasting Chateauneuf Du Pape. You need to try this wine. So here's the story with Chateauneuf Du Pape. It is actually a French wine from southern Rhône, very near the city of Avignon. And it is from a completely different grape than all of the grapes that we have tasted so far in my wine tasting. This is the Grenache grape. A very full-bodied grape, but not too acidity, not too much tannins. Very, 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 very easily drinkable. So, I am tasting 3 wines tonight. They're all 2016s. 2016, of course, otherwise I wouldn't be here tonight with you, was an excellent year for Chateauneuf du Papes. So let's go and check out the first one. First one right here is a Roger Sabon 2016 Chateauneuf du Pape Reserve. Roger Sabon. All right, let's check this out. Now, what I like about Chateauneuf du Pape wines, if you can see this through the camera, they all have their little emblems molded onto the bottle. It really looks very, very sophisticated. Okay, this wine, deep color. I'd say it's a deep ruby red. How you like Chateauneuf du Pape. Good color. Has some little lines in the glass. I would say just based on the lines about 13.5, 14% alcohol content. Okay, and in light of my friend and internet idol, Gary Vaynerchuk, let's call it a sniffy sniff. But laid back, elegant, laid back. Okay, and what does Gary next? He gives it a whirl, so we are giving it a whirl. In the 4 phases of the wine tasting, looking at the wine, smelling the aromas of the wine, putting it on the palate, giving it a whirl, shaking it throughout your entire mouth, and then swallowing it. This one excels while you have it in the mouth and you swallow it. Long, even-keeled, elegant finish. The fruit is not overwhelming, but it's beautiful. And this is a 2016. These Chateauneuf du Papes, they can easily go up to 10 years. So you can drink this wine up to 2026. And right now, it tastes already great. I would say next year, 2 years from now, it's even better. So this is a great wine. Lots of fruit on the tongue. Not much tannins. Not much acidity, very drinkable right now. I like it a lot. This wine scored 4.1 on Vivino, and Wine Spectator gives it a 94 points. I'd say I give this wine a 4.2, notch up from the average Vivino score. Okay, contestant number 2. This one is the Chateau Sixtine. Chateau Sixtine 2016 Chateauneuf du Pape. Okay, as always, I pour a little bit of the new wine into the glass to basically change out the old wine so there's no residual old wine left. And then I pour my drinking sample. Okay, Chateau Sixtine. What do we see? Another dark, deep ruby color. I would say a tick lighter than the previous Roger Sabon, but still very, very good, nice color. Strong lines, alcohol content at least 14%. Good color, good behavior of the wine in the glass. Again, the bottle also has its engravings, very attractive looking bottle. Okay, a sniffy sniff. Definitely some blackberries. I would say also some blueberries. Overall, beautiful aroma. I would say the aroma is overall a tick better than the Roger Sabon. Okay, let's give it a whirl. Full body, very little tannins, perfect acidity. On the palate, a mixture of blackberry and maybe even strawberry. Very beautiful. Medium finish, a little bit of tannins, but good tannins, indicating this wine can easily go another 10 years. Great wine. I personally, on my Vivino score, would give it a 4.5. Let's say what we see here. So the official Vivino score right now is 4.4. Wine Spectator gives this wine 95 points. That's spectacular. Okay. Contestant number 3. This wine right here is the most beautiful of all bottles, has a little bit more emblems engraved on it. Domaine de la Janasse. De la Janasse. 2016, Chateauneuf du Pape. All of those wines are 2016. Once again, 2016, great year, Chateauneuf du Pape in southern Rhône. All right, I'm gonna pour a little bit of this beautiful wine into the glass to flush it out. Okay, contestant number 3. I've never had this wine before. Ruby, see-through, slightly see-through color. So I would say it's a little bit lighter than the Roger Sabon, maybe a tick lighter than the Chateau Sixtine, but good color, ruby color. Nice legs, strong alcohol content, same thing. Okay, the sniffy sniff. Some blackberry, maybe some blackcurrant. Beautiful, lots of aromas, multi-layered wine, has a lot to offer. Okay, let's give it a whirl. Full fruit, right into your face. I mean, this is beautiful. The most fruity of them all, right there on the tongue, on the palate, overpowering, massive. Obviously, again, this wine can last easily another 5-10 years. Will only get better every year from now. But right now, overpowering. So I have to say, in my own scale on Vivino, I give this a 5.0, which is the max. Let's see what the average rater gives it today. This one is rated 4.2 on Vivino. Wine Spectator, 95 points. I give it, ladies and gentlemen, a 5.0. This wine, I know it's a little bit expensive and you have to factor that in, but this one is so good. Beautiful wine. So that is Chateauneuf du Pape. Many of you, particularly my American viewers, you have never drank this wine. You drink Cabernets, you drink Merlots, you drink Pinot Noirs. Try Chateauneuf du Pape. So if you like this show, right here, press this button, subscribe, and this button, like, and I see you next Sunday.